Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor, which is due unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Bracha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, a great most honorable well, and shalom to the elect of Israel, the elect of Yahweh Shai, starting with 144,000. Shalom. And I wanted to quickly touch upon this article. Now, the article from the BBC says AI safety, UK and US sign landmark agreement. Which pretty much, when you read the article, it goes all into these different AI organizations and how, what they need to do to bring in regulation for them. Because at the moment, the regulation for them is, according to what they're saying, is a bit lax. Okay. Which, the chat GPT and these different things and this artificial intelligence, this is all leading towards their New World Order agenda. It's all part of the mark of the beast. Now, we know that according to the scriptures, right, Revelation 13 and 16, which goes into the mark of the beast prophecy, right, we say MOTB, okay, because sometimes they be bringing down brothers' videos just because we're mentioning that phrase, which, I'm taking a risk on this one. But for anyone out there who hears any, I say MOTB, that's what it's talking about, right? That mark, okay? And what the mark is it's the RFID implant, the NFC implant, pretty much the microchip implant, okay? That's what it is. And, you can see the developments with companies like Neuralink, companies in Sweden, companies in Australia. They're pretty much really, they've got a company over here in the UK. They're pretty much pushing, the development of these things. Well, they've been around for a while anyway, because people have been getting, doing things in Sweden. But now is expanding in its use. And, that's all part of this devil's agenda. Okay, the people who rule this world, the elites, their agenda is to get everyone microchipped. How do we know that? Well, first of all, it's prophecy, right? So we're going to read the prophecy, okay? But also, when you to back up the prophecy, right? What do you see? The Aaron Russo interview with Alex Jones, right? Aaron Russo had a friendship that he cultivated. Or that was cultivated with Nicholas Rockefeller. And Nick Rockefeller told him straight. He said, we want to chip the people. He said it straight up. Okay? So we know that's their agenda. And we knew that why through the scriptures. Okay? Let's get it. Right? Let me read this first. This is 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. We're not ignorant. See, the Lord has opened up our eyes to see what this devil is going to do. His plans. All right. So that's why we're warning the people before he does it. Okay. Before he makes this chip mandatory, before he ushers in his New World Order fully. Right. This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. And he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. Right. Now, in the case of Elon Musk recently, what did he have? He had that patient that he put the chip in his brain and he's playing, video games and whatnot, right? And he was a paraplegic. So, supposedly, so what was it shown as? Elon Musk is painted as some kind of, government rebel savior to the people, so people are going to follow him. People follow that guy, okay? They idolize and look up to that guy, all right, which he's a devil. So they look up to him and he's pushing the chip. He's pushing the thing that's gonna get you wiped out, man. And he's presenting it like, well, this is gonna help disable people. So that's there's different methods of how Esau is gonna push this chip through the celebrities, through talking about young children or the elderly, or you don't want to lose them. You want to make sure they're okay. Through health systems, through that. And eventually it's going to become a point where without it, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. You're not going to be able to transact in this kingdom. Meaning you ain't going to be able to go to the supermarket or things of that nature, or open a bank account, this and that, right? It says, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So we're telling you what the prophecy is, okay? And things like this, right, are working towards the fulfillment of that prophecy, okay? Because the AI and all of that and all this technology is all, the New World Order technology is all going to work in tandem with the chip, you know? So they're taking major steps. You know, every time you go onto the news these days, you're going to get some kind of news about the New World Order, the Internet of Things, the chip, all of that. You're going to get news about that. So that shows you what time we're in, okay? It shows you that we're in a time of the end and, you know, for the return of our Lord. Because what did the scriptures say? Now, as well as this man fulfilling this, you know, bringing out his chip, because he's going to bring out this chip, okay? John the Revelator, when we're reading the scriptures, when we're reading that precept in Revelation, he was seeing people in the vision get lining up and taking the chip. And it's the same thing that's going to happen, okay, in a very near future. People are already getting chip, but it's going to become a mass thing, okay? All right? Through the government. You're going to have lines and queues of people. Everyone that you see around you right now, walking around, going about their day, you might go out, let's say you need to get some, you know, some food from the supermarket, right? So you go to the supermarket, what's going to be there? People, right? They're going to be walking around, they're going to be doing their shopping. Well, very soon, all those people that you see are going to be chipped, and they're only going to be able to buy or sell with that chip, man. Okay. I seen one video where you had an older man, and he went into one of them, like I think it was one of them. I don't know what shop it was exactly. I couldn't tell, because I kind of just, you know, when you kind of just watch a video, but you might be doing something else, so you just kind of just look at it quickly, right? And what he did was he went to pay. I don't know what shop it was, but I do know it was one of those futuristic type new world order shops, like, you know, like your Amazon Go, one of them kind of shops, because, and it might have been an Amazon Go. And what he did is he went to pay with cash at the help desk, because they had like a help desk in there, and they were like, you can't pay with this. He was like, this is legal tender, I'm paying money. And then he walked out with the sandwich or whatever he had, his food, right? And they were saying they were going to call the police. He said, I paid with legal tender. So that was like a, you know, that person's what's the word, man? Like their rebellious act against what's being pushed by the New World Order. Okay, you know, a lot of people are complaining about that. They're complaining about the banks being closed and pretty much this society entering into a cashless society. Okay. But if you look at the younger generations are trained well, man. You know, it's all about the tech. It's all about having an iPad. You know, they're whizzes on it. They got the phones, the apps. You know, that's all they know, right? Where the older generation, they come from a different planet, different planet. They come from Earth, but they come from a different world, man. You know. Pretty much, if you compare like people that grew up in like the 70s and 80s to now, they grew up in the ancient world, pretty much, man. Okay, you know, I grew up in the 90s, early 2000s, 90s, you know, and man, this is a different world, okay, and pretty much, you know, that's all part of Esau pushing this New World Order agenda. That's what he wants to do. He's reshaping this place into what he wants it to be like, right? And the thing is, the mark of the beast is a key component of that. Once that mark comes out, that's a big step towards his New World Order, okay? Having people chipped and basically being controlled. But the thing about that is the scriptures tell us this. Just as he's about to do that, as in once he's brought out the chip and he's made it, you know, everyone's chipped. You know, when I say everyone, most of the people are chipped. Obviously, the elect aren't going to take the chip. Okay, that's why we're doing these lessons, because we're warning the elect. Okay, we know that the majority of the people are going to take it, regardless of us telling them not to take it. Okay, we know that, but we're warning the elect so that the elect are warned and they know not to take the chip. They know what it is. Okay. Now, when this devil does that move, that's when everything's going to crumble quick, because that's when, you know, he's pushing for the New World Order agenda, but Yahweh Shai is going to come and end that. All right, the King of Kings, right? And let me read that. This is Job chapter 20, verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. Ooh. So that's going to include what? What's the fury of the Lord's wrath? That's the nuclear missiles, okay, World War III, and the angels and the so-called UFOs, the chariots, the lasers from the chariots of the Lord that the Lord is coming back with. Because Yahweh Shai is coming back with the armada of angels, okay, the destruction that the Lord's bringing. And shall rain it upon him while he is eating. You know what that means? It's like, you know, like when you're eating a meal, you know, and you're about to you're about to get satisfied, you know, like you're about to get full, right? And someone comes out and just throws throws the plate off the table, man. Okay, smacks that spoon out your hand. Okay, that's basically what the Lord is gonna do. What he's gonna do is, just as this man thinks that he's gonna fulfill all these agendas and ideas, because this is all plans. These are things that have been planned for years by these elites. Okay, generations. So, the Lord's gonna bring an end to that, man. Okay, and that is satisfying. When you think about it, that's satisfying. You know, just as the devil, just as the evil, you know, in this story, because this is like the Most High's screenplay. Just as the devil, the evil man, the wicked, thinks that he's got his foot on our neck and thinks he's got the victory, the Lord's just gonna turn it on his head, man. You know, and that's beautiful. So hey, we're approaching that time. We're approaching the time of great destruction, but also great salvation for the Lord's elect. Okay, so it's exciting times when we see things like this, man. We're one step closer to the chip. So with that, man, I'm going to say, you know, Lord willing, this is an edifying and exhortational lesson. With that, I'm going to say shalom. Shalom to the elect.